Selamat Hari Raya! Oh my gosh! I hope you guys are having fun, makan all the ketupat, the rendang, the dodol, and stay safe on the road. You guys are gonna go back to kampung. And yeah, so one thing that I love about Raya is that, girls out there, you know what I mean, this is the time for you to get dressed, to look super cute. And I decided I was gonna compile some of my favorite products and share it with you guys. So, let's get started. I was thinking we could start with some face products, just the base. So one of my favorites right now is actually the Blur Wearing Foundation by Eglips. So this is one of the foundations that actually helps smoothens your pore. Gives you that very nice canvas to start off with your contouring, blusher, or any other powder products that you might use. And one thing about this is that although it was slightly light for me, I did realize that it works great for a highlight at the center of your face. So if you have medium tan skin like mine, the shade N23 works really well as a highlight, and over time, once it blends into your skin, it gives the most gorgeous finish. And yeah, so definitely gonna be wearing this for Raya, so you guys can definitely wait for my posting as well. For those of you who are looking for a super cute highlight, I would really suggest the shade 01 in Cream Glass. This is a very versatile highlight, so I feel like regardless of your skin tone, you can definitely pull this off. For those of you who are fair skin, this might work as a very subtle sheen. For those of you with medium tan, it will definitely pop a bit more on your skin. And for those of you with dark skin tones, this will look bougie. It will look so cute on you. Like, just straight up from the start of the road that people can see you already. It's just gorgeous. And I'm going to show you what I mean because it has the most gorgeous texture. It's very velvety, very smooth on your skin, very buttery. And when you swatch it, look at the payoff. Just look at that. And one thing I like is that I just realized the color that you see here and the color that you get is almost the same, which means it's a pretty safe bet that whatever you buy online, you know that you're going to get the same color on your skin as well. Which, as an online shopper, I really appreciate when that is the case. So, since we're on the subject of highlighters and glitters, I thought of sharing some of my favorite eyeshadows from BBIA, and these are their jewel shadows. So, another thing that I would love to highlight about this brand is that they put a lot of effort in their packaging. So you can see that they have different shades and slightly different styles for their packaging, which I really appreciate as someone who loves aesthetics. And yeah, so one of my favorite shades is actually the Gangnam Starry Night. This is in 06. And what I love about this product, one, is that it is super travel friendly, super small. It works as a really great highlighter as well. So this is the texture that you get. It is literally pressed glitter, full on just pressed glitter. And it is super buildable. And you can see that color payoff is just stunning. And it shimmers so beautifully under natural light. I'm actually wearing one of the ranges on my cheek right now. You know what? I'm just gonna swatch this and put a little bit more around my inner corners and at the bridge of my nose, so you can see. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And one thing I also like is the texture is very smooth, very buttery. So for those of you who are a beginner, this would be a great way for you to experiment with glitter. It does not have a lot of fallout either, which means you can put it on even after you have finished your base with powder and everything, because it's not going to have a lot of fallout. Okay guys, so the next glitter product that I was really excited to try the first time I got it was actually the BBIA pigments. So these are just pure pigment. So the difference between this and this is that the jewel shadows are pressed. These are loose pigments, which means you definitely get more shimmer, more shine, and it's just very pigmented. One of my favorite was actually the Code 07. This one in particular I find to be very versatile. This is how the packaging looks like. Naturally, loose pigments tend to cause a bit more of a mess, but what I do like about this is that it all stays within the cap. It does not have any fallout on the side, so it means the packaging is quite secure. So for those of you who do want something a little bit more out there, a little bit more bold for Raya, but you're traveling, this is a great way to get that into your makeup bag. And so, this is how the product looks like. I'm just going to pour some into the cap. And there you go. just sheer pigment. So my first impression of this product was initially, oh god, it's going to cause a massive glitter storm all over my makeup table. But what I was really impressed was that the minute I pressed it down, it stays on your hands. And when you swatch it, it stays. It does not move. But look at that color payoff. For those of you who love to do cut creases, but you find it very difficult, or you may not have time to go through the whole concealing process and cutting the transition shade, this is a great way for you to get an instant cut crease because it's pigmented enough to layer on top of your matte shades, which is amazing. And like I said, this color is just very versatile, so if you blend this out, you can use it for a daytime look. But if you're going out, or if you're having some event or open house for Raya, this would definitely just shimmer through the night. So that is great. Also, another thing that I do like about all their products is that they are very long lasting. So generally, they don't have any fallout throughout the day. The blending doesn't get muddy. It stays on for the most part. And that is something I think for the most part we all want out of a product. Speaking of eye products, one of my personal favorite eye products that I love using is a gel eyeliner. So I almost never leave the house without water lining my eyes. It is a must for me because it definitely just elevates your whole eyeliner look. It makes your eyes just look a lot more complete and you look awake. And one of my favorite gel liners is actually from BBIA, and this is their Last Auto Gel Eyeliner. Now, they come in 10 different shades. So for those of you who love bolder colors for your waterline or for anything else that you use eyeliner really, you guys can check this range out. It is very, very massive for an eyeliner range. But my personal shade, like personal favorite shades are the shade 01 and 08, which is Angel. And the reason why I like this too is that this is great for an everyday use, whereas this one is just fun if you want to have a pop of color. You can even use this as a line for your cut crease. So if you're doing a liner cut crease look, this is a great addition to it. You can use it in the inner corners of your eyes. You can use it as a brow bone highlighter. So what I would usually recommend is to just pop both of this into your makeup bag and you pretty much can get away with an entire eye look just with these two. So I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys and show you how buttery the formulation is because I absolutely love how easy it is for you to glide it on. So what's even cuter is that their packaging matches the shade, which is adorable, and they are smudge proof, which means even if you rub your eyes or you accidentally dab it with tissue or anything really, it will stay on your waterline or even on your eyelids. So this is the color for Noir, which is the shade 01. Let me just swatch it for you. Look at that. It is a beautiful charcoal shade. So yeah, just check that out. It is a gorgeous charcoal shade. And for Angel, it has a little bit more of a shine. If you can see, there's specks of glitter in it just to kind of give you that little oomph, a little awakeness into your eyes. So here's a little pro tip. If you have a morning class or you're going out for work and you did not have enough sleep last night, because let's be real, who gets 7 hours of sleep nowadays? This is amazing for you to use just to keep your eyes looking alive. So for those of you who are staying up on Raya Eve, but you still want to look super cute on Raya, get this. It's going to be a lifesaver for you. So you can just pop this color on the inner corner of your eyelids and you will instantly look awake and that you had your beauty sleep. So I'm going to do a small smudge test for you guys. So I've had this on for about a few seconds, and when you rub it, look at that, it stays. Especially look at the black colored one where it's not smudging, and I'm like really going as hard as I can and there's no smudge. It's literally transfer proof. And the best part is that sometimes I have the swatches on and I wash my hands and it's still there. So you can probably only remove this with an oil-based cleanser, which of course you should always have to remove your makeup. And yeah, so that is it for eyeliner. You can definitely check out all the other shades that they have. They're all absolutely gorgeous. These are just my personal favorite shades. So yeah. Another product that I really like from Eglips is actually their Color Fit Eye Palette. So produk ni disuka sebab eye palette dia has 4 different colors in it, and it's just very portable, very travel friendly. So for those of you yang nak balik kampung and maybe don't want to pack a lot of things, you can just definitely slip this into your makeup bag, and you have really nice shades that work very well together to create the perfect eye look. So, dia datang dalam 2 different palettes. Satu is more pink, so you get more pink, gentle, very feminine shades. And the other one, which is from cotton, this is my personal favorite because it has more bronzy, warm tones. And bagi dia rasa this is more versatile. So for those of you who are fair skin, you can pull this off. For those of you with medium tan skin, for those of you Malays yang kulit sawo matang, this will look beautiful on your skin color. And for those of you with really dark skin as well, this is gorgeous. This particular shimmer will just pop on you. It will look beautiful. Dia punya highlight, dia punya the glitter in it is just stunning, and the color payoff is beautiful. Another thing that I would like to highlight about this palette also, both of it actually, is that based on your undertones, you can definitely work with both. So this palette lebih warm, so for those of you with a warmer undertone, this might look nicer on you. But for those of you with a cooler undertone or blue-green undertone, this is gorgeous on you. But regardless, it's makeup, it's fun. Try out whichever that you want, whichever that makes you feel happy. And yeah, it just looks super cute during Raya because it's Raya. Alright, so another eye product that Dee nak try out or share with you guys is the Lash Salon Mascara. So the Lash Salon Mascara comes in 2 different styles or designs, which is, one is the CC curl and one is the JC curl. So the purple one, this one is the CC curl. This is great for curling. So for those of you who want a little bit more of a curl on your lashes, definitely check this out. For those of you who want a bit more of a lengthen for your lashes, kalau you guys nak nampak dia lebih lentik, lebih panjang, this is great for you. And one thing that I love about both products is they come in 2 different shades. That's one. One they have in flat black, the other one they have in velvet brown for both products. And another thing that I really like is the wand. So, okay. Can we just pause a minute and look at how cute this packaging is? Boleh bayangkan tak benda ni dekat vanity stand you, and it's so stunning. And okay, the wand for the JC curl is very thin, so it can really get into each and every lash. And so for those of you with lighter hair color or you don't want a very dramatic lash, the velvet brown is beautiful for you. Whereas, if you want something a little bit more dramatic, something that is a little bit more intense, I would suggest to go for the black shade and to also try out the purple one, which is the CC curl. Because this one, it has a thicker wand and it has very small fibers in it so that you can still use it for your bottom lash line, and it will not smudge as easily. So they have really great formulation as well. It's very pigmented, it's very, it stays on very long, it doesn't really smudge kat bawah mata, which is just amazing because I feel like for Raya, kita selalu akan pergi go visit our cousins, we will go visit family members, and walaupun kita nak keluar ke apa, kan kita tak nak macam makeup kita nampak buruk or nampak dah macam kusam after a few hours. We want it to stay on. We want something that is long lasting, and we want something that will look nice whether it's 9 in the morning when you just first put it or when it's like at night when it's been 12-13 hours. So yeah, that is what I really like about BBIA and Eglips products, is that they do last very long and they're very travel friendly. So for those of you who are always on the go, they are just perfect. And okay, so that is, so we have one last product for eyes, which is one of my personal favorite products that Eglips have ever done, which is their Lively Liquid Glitter Shadow. Now, these are just your straight up liquid glitter. One thing that I love about Eglips and BBIA is that they give you options. So you can either go for pressed glitter, or you can go for loose pigment, or you can even have a liquid formulation. So whatever style that you prefer or whatever look that you like, you definitely can find something from them. Alright, so my personal favorite shade is the Plum and Shine. This is a very bold shade, but I would recommend the shade 08, which is Sparkling Day. This one is great for those of you who want a more subtle shine throughout the day, or you just want to add a little bit more glitter to your look. So for instance, if you already have a very nice shimmery eyeshadow, but you just want to amp it up a little bit more in the glitter, I would recommend using this. So warna dia warna silver on the bottle, tapi bila you swatch it, it is actually, when you blend it out, it acts like a topper, so you can even use it on your lips, you can use it on your eyes, you can use it as a highlight. If you just have to wet your brush sikit and then lepas tu tambah ni on top of your highlight, and it will look absolutely stunning. But if you want a bolder look, a bolder color, I would suggest something like Plum and Shine, or even the metallic rose color, which is 04. This one is a little bit more rose goldish, whereas this one has a mauve undertone, it's slightly more purplish compared to the other. And yeah, so this is how Plum and Shine looks like. It comes with a doe tip applicator. So doe tip applicator ni akan menyenangkan application of the product in itself, because you do not need another brush. All you have to do is just apply the product onto your eyes and you can blend it out with your fingers. So mudah untuk orang yang nak travel for Raya sebab kita tak payah nak bawa brushes. You can just use what is already with the product itself. So that was it for some of my favorite eye products from Eglips and BBIA. Now I'm just going to move on to one other face product that I particularly like from them, which is Eglips Chic Feet Blusher. So first thing yang memang attracted sangat when I saw this was actually the packaging in itself. It has a beautiful gradient. So for those of you who actually are very, you guys care about aesthetics, you guys care about presentation, one thing I can really appreciate from the brands is that they put a lot of thought, a lot of effort into how they package their products, into how they give it to you. Because when you buy something, you want to feel like it's a gift to yourself. Macam kita beli hadiah untuk diri sendiri kan. So bila the package datang, then you buka and you see the packaging is so cute. Best feeling ever. Anyways, one of my favorite shades from the blush range is actually number 06, which is Fig Chick Feet, and the coral shade from them. So sebab D is more on medium tan, I like to use warna yang lebih gelap or warna yang ada a more peach undertone, because I feel like kulit sawo matang ataupun kulit yang light medium, you guys will look very nice with a peachy or be a slightly more brick undertone, because it just really complements the warmth that your skin already naturally has. So this is one that I really like. As usual, their formulation is very buttery, very creamy. It is very easy to work with. One thing that I noticed was that it's very buildable for the blusher. So it means that you can never put too much. You can always layer it on to build the pigment that you want. But if you just want a natural flush, it will still give you that. So this is the shade Fig. It's a very beautiful, deep pink, almost mauve color. And then you have this one, which is the coral shade from Eglips. So another thing that I like about Eglips is that most of their cheek or like their lip and eye products are wide enough to actually cater for different skin types. So contoh kalau macam you either light medium skin or medium tan skin, you can go for the Fig color. But if you have more fairer skin, you can definitely pull off the coral color and still look very cute in it. And another thing that I like is that these colors are pigmented enough that you can also use it as an eyeshadow, or you can just dab it on your lips. If you wear like lip gloss or lip balm, you can just add this as a little bit of color on your lips, as a tint, as like a very light tint or a stain. So yeah, this is some of my favorite blushers from them. They do have other colors that you can check out, but I really like 06 and 04. Okay, so now we are down to one of my favorite makeup products, which is lip. I am a huge lipstick junkie. I will never have too much lipsticks in my house. And even for Raya, biasanya what will happen is bila dia pergi travel, walaupun dia boleh minimize on my makeup or my other makeup, I will always have a whole range of lipstick products with me. So coming into that, I personally am a huge fan of their BBIA Blur Tint. So the BBIA Blur Tint come in 10 different shades. They come from very warm tones, so tones yang more peachy, more brown undertones, to something a little bit more pink and also something a little bit more vibrant. So walaupun dia hanya ada 10 shade, tapi the 10 shades are all quite different and they come in a different gradient to match different skin tones, which is amazing. So I'm going to swatch you my two favorite shades, which is the Blur Tint in 07. I like 07 and I also quite like this one, yeah, which is 05. So these are two slightly different colors. Kalau you guys notice, this one is more on a peachy brown undertone and this one has a more pink undertone. So, oh guys, wait. Alright, so this is how the applicator looks. Again, it comes with a doe tip applicator. And one thing that I really like about this product, look at that, it is so velvety. It is just, it fades off so nicely. So when you put this on your lips, it will just blend so nicely. So you know what? I actually really like this color. So I'm going to try it on my lips, just to show you guys what I mean. Okay. So this is in the shade 07. Will you look at that? It is such a beautiful, natural, no makeup kind of color. Even if you're not wearing a lot of eye products or like macam anything on your face sangat pun, this will look gorgeous. For those of you students yang you know, you just want to look a little bit more presentable masa pergi kelas, this is a great product for you. Another thing yang disuka pasal this product is that dia ada kulit or BB yang kering. So a lot of times when dipakai matte lips or even just tint and stains, they often dry out my lips. But this one, sebab texture dia is more velvety, more smooth, and it's very buttery, it doesn't really sink into like the lines on your lips. It gives a very beautiful pouty kind of finish, which is great if you want to have that illusion of fuller lips. Alright, so this was 07. I'm going to show you guys how 05 looks like, which is a bit more of a pink shade. So this is a very fun color, almost very Barbie-like. So for those of you yang lebih minat warna yang macam bold and you guys are not afraid to get out there, this is a great shade. Another thing that I really like about colours yang lebih terang macam ini is that you can use it to create a gradient lip. So you can have something a little bit more subtle like this and then just add 05 in the middle and immediately you get a little bit more of an elevated look. The look nampak lebih well, your lips have a little bit more of a different color, a different style to it. So that is what I really like about this product. They are very versatile, they're great for everyday use, and even for Raya, they're just really quick for you to slip into your bag and just go. Alright, so kalau korang tak suka lip tint or you guys prefer something that's a little bit more classic, you can definitely check out BBIA's Last lipsticks. So they come in 4 different packagings and each packaging has their own color story, which means kalau, okay, for instance, if you guys prefer more neon colors, you could check out the more maroon packaging because these are the bold, brave, very vibrant colors. So, dia suka pakai warna-warna macam ni bila dia nak keluar dengan kawan-kawan or I'm just feeling a little bit extra fun that day. And then if you guys prefer gothic dark colors, I would suggest to go look for the metallic packaging. These ones are very dark, very mature, makes you look very elegant, and it's just a very fun color to play with. So a fun fact is that the makeup artist Pony Makeup, she really likes the color 04 and she uses it. So the other two have more toned down colors. So these, my personal favorite color story is actually the one from the blue color story, which is the blue packaging, which has more mauve undertones, more brick. So for those of you who know, I love warm undertone colors, whether it's for my eyes, whether it's for my lips. Dia suka bila warna dia more warm sebab dia memang ada kulit light medium, which means that a lot of times some colors just wash me out, some colors are just too dark for me. Tapi bila warna dia more mauve or like it's a little bit more faded, it matches my skin tone really well. So it gives me that certain sense of a natural bitten lip vibe, which is just super cute, and it's just nice to wear for an everyday kind of thing. And lastly, for those of you who are nude lovers, you're gonna love the green packaging ones. So these are all your nudes, and they have a really gorgeous formulation. It's very buttery, it's very pigmented. So for those of you yang nak more nude looks for Raya, you can definitely check out the green one. And for those of you who are a little bit more on the fun side, you guys want to get it a little bit more crazy, check out these two. For those of you who are gonna be packing light for Raya, korang nak balik kampung tapi korang tak nak letak banyak barang dalam your makeup bag, or you're in a rush but you want something that is easy on the go and you would not have to pack a lot of things, these are for you. So the Eglips Muse in Velvet have gorgeous formulation. So this is one of my personal favorites. The formulation is just really nice. This is one of the formulations that I really like. It is non-drying, it is amazing on your lips, it does not dry out at all. And one thing I love is the size of it. So I'm going to show you guys two of my favorite colors, which is V004 over chili and V002, which is bronzer pink. So what I like about this is that they come in a very slim packaging. It's so small, so slim, you can literally put it in your back pocket. So here's the thing, I feel like this is the best lipstick for this current trend that we have right now, where semua orang nak pakai bag kecil. Everyone's going around with small bags, miniature bags. This is amazing for you to just slip it in and go beraya dekat rumah orang, or just, you know, when you're hanging out with your cousins for Raya. This is just a great addition to have in the bag in case you ever need a lipstick. So this is how the product looks like. It comes with a tapered point. So the good thing about ada tapered point ni is that you will not need a lip liner most of the time. Tambah lagi, warna-warna dalam this range is all very nude colours, so you don't have to worry about putting on a lip liner in the first place. And if you are just trying to keep that shape of your lip together, having that tapered tape akan help keep everything in line and it's not going to smudge out or bleed. So the formulation is very velvety. It has almost like a blurring feel to it, like a very velvet smooth feel when you apply it on your lips. And one thing that I like also is that, like the blur tint, you can actually mix a few colors to get your own custom shade. And so you can maybe get this with another slightly brown color, which is the V004. So this one is a little bit more of a bold brick color. For those of you yang ada darker skin, or you guys have slightly more towards tan skin, this is a very nice, it's not a nude, but it's almost a very nice subtle brick tone for you to wear. For those of you with more fairy skin tone, this is just a very nice pop of color to have on your lips. So yeah, for those of you nak balik Raya jauh-jauh and then tak nak pack banyak-banyak barang, you guys should try these out. And lastly, for those of you who are through and through lip matte lovers, you guys love a liquid lipstick, these are the range for you. These are one of my favorite packagings from the brands because it is just so edgy. It comes with this embossed matte on the packaging, and the matte fit lip lacquer has beautiful bottles. So it has that very embossed finish. It's just all in one theme. It's very edgy, it's very sleek. And yeah, so for those of you who appreciate packaging, this is a great product for you to have on your vanity stand. So my favorite shade is actually this shade here, which is 05. It is a gorgeous brown red. Just look at that. It's almost like a spicy chili red. It's gorgeous and it's so pigmented. Look at that pigment. And also it comes with the doe tip applicator, just like the rest of the liquid matte lips. Yeah. Look at that. And okay, so it stays on very well. It is not very drying for a liquid lipstick, so which means that for those of you with dry lips, prep yourself with any lip balm, put this on and you're good to go. So for those of you yang akan makan banyak rendang, makan banyak lontong, makan banyak dodol during Raya, get this and you will not have to reapply throughout the day. So yeah, it's very, very long lasting. It has 5 different shades. So kalau you guys nak something a little bit more red, a little bit more out there, they have a beautiful red colored shade which is 04. This one is also one of my personal favorite shades. It is a blue toned red, so which means it is that true red that you see outside. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So yang mana yang tahun ni akan pakai baju kebaya or baju kurung and you guys want a very classic 80s, 90s kind of look, this is a beautiful color for you. So yeah, that is it. That is my top picks for Raya with BBIA and Eglips. Okay guys, so that is a wrap. These are my top picks for Raya this year. Thank you so much sebab stay here with Dee, hearing me talk and share with you about my favorite products. And let me know, what are yours? What are your favorite products from what I've just shared? And if you guys want to get any of this, you guys can check out the links. So yeah, thank you so much for staying and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!